Sup, nerds? I'm outside, just done a shower. I'm gonna begin episode 2 of SCPs. I know I haven't posted for a while. Sorry about that. How's that sound? Sorry about that. I haven't really got my walk. My speaking nice going off. I don't know. My grandma's been needing help. She broke her foot, or more like broke her leg. So yeah, I've been just helping her out. I'm sorry I haven't posted for a while, but yeah. To begin with, today we're going to talk about something else. SCP 096, known as. What is that sound? You guys probably don't hear it. Maybe it's just my tin eyes. I don't know. I've been hearing the loud pitch sound. Back on topic, SCP 096 is an SCP that is. Is a SCP that looks humanoid shape, to be exact. It's more like Slender, if you know what he looks like. Slenderman build, tall, very tall. About maybe say about 2 of those grills. 2 of those grills put on top of each other, like, yeah. Probably the same height as him, maybe a little taller, like maybe 2.5 of those grills stacked on top of each other, and yeah, you got SCP-096's height. He is highly above average humanoid male, or I don't know, we think. He has no genitalia. He has nothing down there. It's a Ken doll. Why did I say that? It's basically just a Ken doll basically down there. So, yeah. I will definitely try maybe putting some music on here to make it so it's not just a constant, this. But back on topic, 096. Well, humanoid, talking about that. Right, forgot about the other part. He's purely white. And I don't mean my white. I mean pale. Like, no pigment, no color, just white. Put just eggs, right? Blend that up, get that powder, and bleach it. Nothing there, just white. Get the whitest powder or the whitest paint in the world, and that's what you get when you look at him. Just pure white. He has no hair, no clothes, no nothing. Ken doll, as I said. He has teeth, but I don't know about them teeth. Maybe no teeth, I don't know. Sometimes he has teeth in some animations, but sometimes he doesn't have teeth in some pictures I've seen of him. So, back on that part, he is known as Shy Guy. I want you to guess why. He doesn't like people. He doesn't like anyone, actually. He is purely contained in one thing. A box. A box with sound alarms or sound detectors, or maybe a thermal. I can't remember fully, but the entire point of him, he doesn't like his face getting looked at, or any matter of his face being looked at, except for art, drawings, or form of abstract art. will only be the thing they can look at. But videos, photographs, or portraits, it was taken by camera, video, or any attempt of looking at him, maybe even through a mirror, he will come for you. And it doesn't matter where you are, he is fast. He has been shown to go 20 to 50, maybe more, depending on where the person is located at. If the person is located in the same area, he will probably go slower, more methodical, probably at 20 maybe, 20 speed, 20 kilometers. Yeah, I think my tinnitus is going off. I keep hearing it. Hope this works. Yeah, no, it's his actual sound. What the hell? Never mind about that part. He is built like a GPS tracker. What I mean is, he can track you, no matter where. The only best chance that someone ever had survived was being put at the bottom of a Mariana Trench in a sub, or like a pod, like that far down. But he did get taken out after a while. He was a guy who has pretty good memory, like very good drawing capabilities as well. So that's how they have a drawing of what he looks like his face entirely. But there is one band. Sorry about that. There's one thing that survived him, which is another SCP that I will not go into detail, as I have also spoke about him again from my first time of talking about the SCP Foundation. A giant lizard that does not like dying. You may know him, you may hate him, or you may love him. I'll talk about him later after I go down the list of SCPs I know based off the list, just knowledge. And him, I'll not go into detail, but he's one of the biggest lizards in the world, probably. Probably bigger than a dinosaur, so yeah. So, back on topic, SCP-096, as I said, no color. He will track you, he will end you. How do you escape him? You don't. Your entire skill set thrown out the window. He is able to take, and I say this, anti-tank rounds. You know, stuff that can take out tungsten. Yeah. He is a being that is humanoid. He has average durability, takes bullets, walks off. One of the incidents was someone finding a picture of him. A picture that led to, an entire town getting shut down because of it. I don't know the town, it was a beachside probably, but the SCP Foundation was trying to take him out or trying to subdue him. Shot him. Did nothing. He kept moving. About 35%, if I'm correct, maybe, I don't remember. I haven't watched the video from the rubber, which I got this little info from, of the report. His body, 50% or 35% was destroyed. Kept moving. It was his rib. Gone. Entirely. Still moving. Walking. Running. And after a while, this target was down. The next thing, what happened in the other instance, was someone finding a picture. Not him. No. Who's in the background? A picture of two people. I have no idea who these people were. Maybe it was, I think, two skiers. One was a woman, one was a male. So, one female, one male, were on a skiing trip. Took a there was a cameraman, or maybe this was a guy, or was a selfie stick, or one of these cams. A camera that you can just leave out and just put a timer on. Got the picture. But after that, something happened. when you looked in closer, a little closer to the side, there was his face. And the thing is, it was a dot. About 4 pixels of his face counted for him to go on his rampage. Mind you, he starts off all his rampages starting with some basic knowledge of crying. Gets crying first, then goes further to anger, rage, shouting, and then there's the spark. The match hit the fuse, and the cannon bolt is off. He runs all the way to that person's house. It was a woman who found that photo. Maybe it was her in the portrait, the picture. If I'm correct, she also had a kid. Was pregnant, possibly. I don't remember fully from the report. After that, the Foundation was trying to make some goggles. Scramblers. Scramblers, if you don't know, or you probably don't since you're watching this video, and maybe some people don't talk about it, except for the Rubber and maybe other YouTubers of the SCP Foundation. You know who I'm talking about. Rubber, Dr. Void, Dr. Bob. But this is classified info. All of them talked about. Time for me to talk about it. Scramblers were known to only do one function. Scramble the face of 096. But the problem was the beginning of it. They poured thousands of dollars, maybe a couple mil, maybe, into that technology. The one problem was immediately. They needed to have a clear sight of his face before it can function. And that was the problem. A literal microsecond of seeing his face counted. Literally faster than him or eyesight or blinking. And this stuff was faster. And it still counted for him. And then it began. Everyone. Task Force. Delta. Bravo. Navy. I don't know. Don't know. Task Force. MPF. White down. One man survived. Barely. I mean, for a while. A little bit. He found the photo. He started. Scrambled the person he was not supposed to look at. He grabbed a pencil, marker, or something. Started scribbling. Last his team was being murdered, he was scribbling out the face. Until, finally, 106 got him. Looked like, no matter what, never seems to follow behind after a certain parking. Some believe others, I'm talking about Bob's side, talk about the story and origin of crossing the and SCP, that I will talk about later in videos awesome future and such. But all I'll say, he likes his mountains very well. This SCP trapped him in an infinite loop, basically. Climbing a mountain, getting to the top, repeat. Again, and again, and again, and again. Until his body started changing. Forced evolution over countless days, maybe hours, I don't know fully, that his body was forced to evolve, change, traumatize, scarred. Till to the point where, He was a mess. A crying mess. Arms elongated. Feet elongated. Legs, everything. Everything about a man was gone. Was left of a shell. An elongated mess of a monster. Or what human would call a monster. But the guy was broken. Broken down to nothing. After a while, he left the mountain crying, going back to home. Everyone saw him, didn't recognize him. When they saw his face, he started freaking out. Because the only thing he saw was him. The monster who turned him into that thing. The Mountain Man, as I will say for now. This SCP tortured and traumatized him to the point where all he sees is his face, a crooked smile. And then, well, you can kind of guess what happened next. He started crying, then the rage, anger, and then strike. Everyone found dead. He ran away. Somewhere secluded, somewhere down the hill, maybe a cave, somewhere in the mountains. Somewhere where no one will find him. Researchers found him later, and, well, you can kind of guess what happened. First contact. The only way they found a way to contain him was, well, putting a bag over his head. And, well, putting him into a cell that is pure steel, titanium, don't remember which, stainless steel, something containing. Block of cube. A giant cube block. The cube was made to be airtight, since 096 doesn't need to eat, doesn't need air, doesn't need anything to survive. Man's of shell. No eyes. Well, he does have eyes, but they're white, pale, nothing. He doesn't even have irises. Just looks like a blind man. His form also changed to be more monstrous. His jaw could stretch down strong enough to... long enough for, like, maybe you could buy a torso off. Get the point? One go. So, yeah. A monster born from another SCP who liked his mountain too much. Sorry I got a little too deep in that part. But, yeah. This is the end for the video. I hope you enjoy. This is Dr. Dark, signing off. See ya.